Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we are playing some Helldivers, but before we get into the game, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about since we knew the Illuminate were coming and we got them. I was like, hey, there's got to be more units than this. So that's actually what I want to start out talking about today. And I've got Mr. Me here. I think he's going to help us out a bit, and we're just going to chat a little bit. And I think it's very, oh, very can't talk. I think it's very safe to say that we will see some of these units being added to the game. So let's bring in Mr. Me and we'll chat about it a little bit. Mr. Me, what's up, man? Thanks for joining.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
So,
And
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just happy that we have the opportunity again to be incredibly xenophobic towards the squid race and potentially exterminate them.
Absolutely, for Super Earth. Well, I wanted to talk about some of these units because I did the math. I was counting the other day, and we have, by my count, we have five unique units. One of those is kind of, people would argue it's like a reskin or whatever, that it's just a modified version of another unit. When we compare that to the Tyranids, or wait, or they called it, no, the bugs or the bots, we find that they have a lot more units. So I just wanted to chat about that real quick. First up, we have, as far as scout units, we only have the Watcher, as far as I know. And it looks like in Helldivers 1, they had an Observer and then a modified version of that Observer. Are you familiar with this unit at all?
I mean, I looked at the wiki. I watched some gameplay. If I'm gonna be honest, it looks like a little tadpole type thing, just running around.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the scout units, I don't mind just having one type of scout unit. Although I would like to have more of those units that kind of are on like their own little like lonesome that can actually do some damage to you. Because right now, like the Watchers, it's like it feels more of an annoyance, if anything. Like you gotta kill them quick because they're gonna call ships. But the problem with that is that we have so many Thief Sam sites that it almost doesn't really matter. But I would like if we had some more deadly scout units to fight against. Just kind of have that little um extra engagement because now it feels like if a watcher joins this fight, it's like, oh boy, it's a big glowing purple ball or whatever shape it is. I can just shoot it super easily and it's done and then it's gone. But
Yeah,
in
well,
the fights, they
it,
kind of feel irrelevant.
yeah, well, the good news is it sounds like the Observer and the Obsidian Observer are basically just it says here that they're what quote unquote weaponized versions of the Watcher. So hopefully, because if you think about like the bots, right? You have the standard T1000 units walking around, but then we also have the Jetpack Brigade and like other things that kind of spice them up a little bit. So I think it's fair to say that, I mean, perhaps what we have is the weaponized version, but they specifically called it a Watcher, so that makes me think that the Observers will maybe pack a little bit of punch. If we can, maybe we can move on and talk about some of the kind of infantry units here. So right now we have. It's interesting because I think they're named different things. They have here listed is a tripod, which I think we know what that is. Hunter, Apprentice, Outcast, and Strider. Now we have in this. I think it's the primary unit that I find difficult to deal with right now, which is going to be the Overseers. So I think that one of these units is the Overseer. But the Outcast is pretty interesting here. The Outcast is actually a stealth unit. So these are apparently, uh, you know, members of this civilization that didn't make the cut, and so they give them a cloaking device, but they only give them melee weapons, and they're sent out to hunt as kind of like punishment with like inferior weapons. So we might be
I
seeing a stealth. Go ahead.
I think we could see these eventually as similar to like the Stalkers, where they are a where they are essentially like a side objective. Potentially, like they could have like their own little base, and that's where they're coming from, and we have to go destroy that. Like very similar to Stalkers, just because when things are invisible, it it kind of seems a little unfair, and I hope that they're treated correctly.
Yeah, I think the stalkers are done pretty well. What do you think
Yeah.
about the stalkers?
I like them because they're scary, but they're not impossible to deal with.
Yeah, I mean they're really
Because
spicy.
it's like as long as you don't eat like any Taco Bell beforehand, and you don't got like you're not like fighting the battle, you won't soil your pants when a stalker comes up.
Oh man, gosh.
You know.
Thank you for that very vivid uh, description here. They also have, I think, the hunters and the apprentices are both maybe versions of what we're seeing right now uh, as those. What did I just say? They're called.
The overseers.
Yeah, the overseers. Yeah, exactly. So I think we could also see there's a tripod and then the strider, and it seems like the strider is just a more difficult version of the tripod. So I could see that being the case where we have another one of those units that's a little bit. I mean, the ones we have now, you can get the shields down fairly quickly. They're not super easy to kill, but they're also not crazy difficult. Maybe a couple of attacks instead of just one or something like that.
Yeah. Although I do like the harvesters that we have now because they're slow, they're big, they're not like the hardest to kill, but they will one shot you.
Yeah, I really like their beam attack is great, in my opinion. I think it's awesome.
Cause like you just like kind of see it like, and you're like, oh, this is it, it's coming.
Yeah,
It just clotheslines you.
and if you get really close to them, they'll zap you. Little bug zapper that works really well.
I know that Polaris has been running the arc armor, and just getting under them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's actually one of the things I recommended when I did a quick gear guide on these guys was running that for the same reason as that, and the Watchers will do the same attack. Not to mention the Tesla towers. So it really helps if you want to get up close and personal. I often run the jetpack, so I like jetting in with it and then getting out. Now, one of the things that I was really surprised to find because I didn't play the first, I didn't play Helldivers 1. Listed under like tanks, I guess is like heavy, infantry, is something called the obelisk. Do you know about these guys? Are you familiar with
I
them at all?
I don't know a thing, but they're the tanks. I think we'll see them eventually.
Well,
'Cause I think
tank should be in quotes. Can I tell you about them real quick?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So they're heavily armored and shielded. They're basically like just like a round dome thing, and they apparently can teleport themselves around. They project a strong energy shield that actually in Helldivers 1 prevented anything from passing through it. So this could be like something that ports around, has a really strong shield, and it sounds like you have to destroy it before you can destroy anything inside of it, which I thought was pretty interesting. But it doesn't actually move around. I assume that the teleport is on some sort of cooldown, but I'm not really sure. Or maybe gets dropped with some units. Who's to say?
It could be like a factory strider on the bot front where it spawns the units.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Hey, what's up, Daedric? There's a chest full of loot to my left.
Although definitely the illusionists and the council members are what I'm waiting for, because we kind of need that big scary, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about these units. Do you know anything much about them besides that they're, I guess, supposed to be better?
They have that. They have like shields. They have a couple different range attacks. But the way that I am thinking about them is, they're the ones that are running the show like in the Illuminate's like kind of society. So, ending them will probably feel awesome.
Yeah,
Just potentially, because our citizens are going somewhere, and it's probably because of these guys.
yeah, right. Yeah, so these guys have shields similar to what we see on the tripods now. And it also says they have like mind altering powers. I mean, one's called an illusionist, and the council member I think is just a better version of that. They're the masters of the Illuminate race, and I could definitely see, whenever you get close to one of the neural disruptors, I think is what they are called, where your vision gets a little wonky, it messes with your stratagems being called in. I think we could see some pretty interesting effects from these guys like that. And I'm here for it.
I dig it. I dig it.
The last thing here is that there's also something called the Great Eye. Are you familiar with this guy at all?
Not a bit.
Okay, I'll just read this here because I think it's pretty funny. Intel suggests the Illuminate Great Eye to be the large AI creatures monitoring the Illuminate society and correcting any discrepancies in behavior or even thought. The Great Eye is heavily armed and might even hold the keys to their weapons of mass destruction. It is imperative that the Great Eyes be taken out. Yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, kind of interesting. I don't know really anything about them. It says something about like stun fields and mind altering orbs, and it kind of looks like a giant cannon or something. But I think one of the other things on the same note that we haven't seen is what kind of bases. Like we don't have like a Mega Nest version of any of the Illuminate stuff. So I think that's the last thing that I think we could really see.
Very true.
Well, I just want to talk about some of that because I think it's pretty interesting. So we'll call it here. I'll probably clip this and put it up online, and then I want to talk about one more thing, and that's going to be some our war bonds and superstore. So recently we got the Urban Legends war bond, and I have personally been incredibly happy with the monetization on Helldivers 2. It's $40 for the game. If you want to get some of these war bonds, you can earn them from in-game currency at a slower rate than you would want, so it does a bit incentivize you to purchase, to pay with super credits, which is the in-game currency. It's about $10 to get each war bond if you did that, although each gives you 30% of that back refunded. So, you could do the math on it here. What do we got? Looks like 9 war bonds or something like that. So you'd be looking at about $70 to get all of them. So, they're adding to the game. They're treating it as very much as a live service. They need to make money. I don't really have a problem with that. In fact, I've been very happy with the monetization overall from Helldivers. However, that's kind of changed a bit recently. So there's one armor set that it was recommended to me highly, and it's the Exterminator armor here. And it's fortified. It's the only medium armor. I guess there's another one that you could also get from the cash shop that is fortified. And on the bots, having fortified armor when you're on Super Helldive, I'm not saying it's necessary, but it's pretty much necessary. I mean, you will not have a good time if you don't have fortified armor or if you're not in heavy armor of some sort. Would you generally agree with that, Mr. Me? Or any parts you disagree?
Definitely has been leaning away from that over the past, over the game's lifetime. Because when the game came out, rockets were extremely overtuned, and that was kind of the only way to really live a rocket. But now it's tuned down, but it's still super apparent just because of the amount of explosives that get used on the bot front. Where it's like it can't. It's. I would make an argument for the newest armor that came out in the Warbond, with the Siege Ready passive, but realistically, you're still gonna roll with the fortified,
Yeah,
and get the explosive resistance. But
yeah.
it's definitely more options now, and it's not as important. But the fact that it is been undertuned or just turned down so many times and it's still useful, it's like, wow, we really needed this before, and it's still useful now.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's possible, and if you want to run a shield or do some other things, I just noticed I personally die a lot more, and dying is not fun, typically, right? Especially when you're on really hard missions and you're dying over and over again. I die a ton of times. I die vastly more whenever I don't have the explosive resistant armor, to where for me, I feel like it's mandatory. If I were recommending, when I'm doing a guide and recommending something, like explosive resistant armor is pretty much mandatory. So that was one thing where I didn't particularly love that. But normally, so in a war bond here, we're typically getting, we can just count it up. So we got one weapon, even though it's kind of garbage, is stun baton. We've got a set of armor, other stuff here as well, not that important. Although, actually, I'm sorry, and the directional shield. So we've got like 3 in-game functional things on the first page. On the second page, another set of armor. We've got another stratagem. We've got armed supply pods, which are just kind of fun. But we've got another 3 things that are helpful for in-game play and aren't just cosmetic. And then on the last page, we've got the anti-tank emplacement. And really, that's it. So we've got like 7 things that you get for $10. And I think that's fairly typical of most of what you get here. You know, if you look at some of the other ones, so for example, the Truth Enforcers, we got 2 on the first page, we've got 2 on the second page, and we've got another one. So we've got 5 with that. Oh no, I'm sorry, 2 on the last page. So 6 with that one. I might be missing something here, but I think that's about right. So normally for $10, you're getting about 6 weapons. Now, and again, you can earn, you know, credits in game at a reasonable rate to unlock these if you're playing a lot. And it does seem like the rate of super credits you get in game, either I've gotten really lucky in the past week or they've greatly increased it. So that's cool. However, going to the superstore right now, and with what I said earlier, with that armor being like the best medium armor you can wear for bots, in my humble opinion. And I think that's, I mean, I think you could argue that there was other good stuff, but it's by far the best. And so much so that people have told me to get it, and I finally got it, and I was like, oh my God, this is great. But now we've got more stuff in the superstore, and we've gotten our second weapon, I believe. So we had the melee weapon that was in before, and now we've got an assault rifle. We've got some more stuff, and this assault rifle is over $5 just for one item. I know how I feel about this. Mr. Me, do you want to say anything about it, man?
I mean, like, I liked the game, so I bought it. But we're gonna get into a trend where enough people enjoy the game and want the cool stuff where, God forbid, Arrowhead's like, oh, we can make money. This made us a lot of money. Let's do it again. So they release another thing. And then, you know, that does really well too. And then they release another thing. And then the war bonds get kind of stale because it's like, they'll eventually make the war bonds smaller, realize that they could make more money putting items individually in the superstore. And the kind of monetization that we've come to enjoy, but most likely we've come to believe is fair, will kind of go out the window.
Yeah. And before, most of the armor sets, too, I would point out, most of them didn't have a unique armor passive. It was simply a reskinning for the most part. And then with that explosive resistant medium armor, it was the only medium armor with that ability. You can get it on heavy armor. And then now we've got another armor passive. Again, armor passives don't bother me as much because I think they're a lot less useful. But the weapons, and this is for a game, right? Like, this is a crossover thing that they're doing with Sony, which is, you know, the publisher, I imagine, of both these games. Almost certainly that's the case. I don't know for sure. Killzone here, which I pulled up on the Wikipedia. God, that white is blinding. I'm sorry. So Killzone, they've had a bunch of games or what have you. So they did a crossover. And someone, I'm sure, will say in the comments here that, you know, hey, this is a crossover. Both companies need to make money or what have you. The cost of this gun went up from, it basically went up like at least 3 times the value that it was. So it's not like they doubled the price and split the profits with the other company or whatever. They tripled it and over tripled it. And I just think that that's kind of crazy. And I'm very concerned that this trend is going to continue and they're going to start, it's going to be pay for power. And if they do, my feelings about the game, like, it's still really fun, but I don't play games with predatory monetization, and it like, if they keep doing this, like, it's going to lead to me quitting the game. And I don't know if it'll do it for other people, but there'll be a lot of, like, bad publicity that'll go out because of it, I think.
Now, I will say that I don't mind them doing exactly what they did today every couple months, because this was like a collab. This was a big thing where they made like a whole Steam post about it. Um, and like they said, like this is like special premium content reserved for collaborations and other uniquely themed work. Like that's the words from their Steam post, and then it's like after that, our plan is to offer you something distinct and special. So as long as this isn't the every month thing, and we still get the war bonds, I could live with them just giving us exactly like this package, but maybe for like Warhammer or Halo or whatever they want to do the collab with. But like if this becomes the like a regular like thing and the war bonds get fucking stale, I'm ugh.
Can you imagine if this were Warhammer, the prices would be like 6 times as high.
I would pay it.
Yeah,
I would pay.
and
Dude,
Games Workshop appreciates that, and they know that. So,
dude, if they gave us a bolter, dude, I'm paying, dude. I'm paying.
yeah, that's a good point. I don't mind that. The problem for me arises when they do give us a bolter, right? And if you really want that bolter and you want it to be good and you want it to use it, what if that bolter is just like the best thing?
Yeah, that also comes into a problem where the best gun's locked behind a paywall.
Yeah, and that's a huge problem. And I mean, you could argue in some ways. I mean, I thought that that's one of the really cool things about the Illuminate coming out is that I think that the best thing to fight them for primaries, I'm pretty sure comes with like the base. I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
Is
All
it?
the way at
Well,
the
that's what I
bottom.
went down there. I did. Oh, that's his. Okay. Yeah, it comes with the base war bond, I believe. Does it not?
So I really enjoy the spray and pray, which is I don't think it's in this one. I think it's in the next one.
Okay.
But
Well, I've been using the
it,
breaker, just the plain breaker, and that does come with the base war bond.
the breaker works really well too.
Yeah. So, and I thought that was really cool. And, again, not forcing people. Yeah, there are options out there. Yeah, there's some really fun things. If you want to, you're getting a live service, you're kind of paying for it by buying these, or you play so much that you don't really need to, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope that they don't get out of control with this superstore and that they keep it. I'd really like them to keep it mostly cosmetic, if not entirely cosmetic. And some of these guns, like I don't know, or they need to be niche or something. But it's I don't know. It's pretty concerning for me because the moment that they mess up and they make one of the weapons, because you don't want to buy a weapon and it be garbage, right? You're going to be upset. I would think like that's already happened with the what was it called? What's the melee weapon?
The stun baton.
Yeah, and that's the stun baton. By all accounts, is garbage. Like it's not great, But I mean, it's not maybe garbage. It's maybe it's not very good. But you don't want to pay for a weapon, and then not be very good, and so that's upsetting to the person who bought it. But at the same time, if it's too good, it's going to be upsetting to everybody who doesn't want to pay $6 for a gun or what have you. So, anyways, my 2 cents. Something I'm very concerned about. I don't like, I'm sure people will be like, "Oh, you're causing drama." I don't like drama videos, but I just think it was important. So, thanks for taking the time to chat with me about it, man.
Absolutely, man. Now, let's go kill some shit.
Let's go kill some stuff. Absolutely.
Remember, everyone, it is not okay to discriminate. It is okay to discriminate against the Illuminate, though. I will say that. You cannot discriminate against your fellow human being. If it is against the Illuminate,
The Xenos
automatons, terminids, you have the green light.
One thing I saw that was pretty interesting was anti-tank. I think the anti-tank is going to be best against the bots, honestly. But
The emplacement.
yeah, but it seems like the anti-tank emplacement is. It seems like it might work with the shield, the directional shield. And I thought that could be really spicy on the bots. I think the bots is where the anti-tank emplacement is going to be like. I think that's where it's going to be S tier.
Oh yes. Although we have the new gun, the new stratagem for free, that has been given to us.
Oh, wait, what is this?
It is the Wasp launcher,
Wait, what?
dude.
Do I not know about this? I don't think I know about this.
So we have it for free. It does take a backpack, but it is very fun to use. I will say that.
Daedric just pointed out that they have a lot of goodwill that they can burn, so they can probably go pretty far. And I think that's a fair point, Daedric. But I hope that they don't burn up all that goodwill.
They got like 2-3 more times of this. The thing is, if it's like once every like couple months, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I don't know. You gotta be careful, not too crazy. But yeah, this is probably my new favorite gun in the game. This Wasp launcher, because watch this. You see that observer right over there?
Yep. What?
So there's two things. There's burst and then there's artillery. So burst, you get 7 shots. It will one hit an overseer.
Okay. Huh.
So,
Wow. Dude, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Watch this dude just get wrecked.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And then
there's
the artillery function.
Wow,
Yep.
that's interesting. Okay, should I try the artillery on this guy?
Yeah, go for it. So the artillery's all the ammo in one go.
Oh, okay. Probably should have taken his shield down first, but it's still really interesting.
It does decent damage.
Oh, we got a flare off. Man, this is interesting. Okay, well, I called in this jetpack for, some reason. I had no idea. That's really cool. Got to start selling health insurance in the shop and price it based on how much people spend in the shop. Call it Super Earth Care. Oh my gosh, Daedric's suggesting to start selling health insurance in the shop.
No,
Call it Super Earth Healthcare. I mean,
man.
that kind of sounds like Store Citizen.
Wait, did you say extort citizen?
Store Citizen, yeah. No, haven't heard called that.
I have. I've seen like some things that they're selling for that game, and the game's not even out, right? Or is it?
I mean, yeah, no, I guess it's out. You can play it. It's supposed to be in beta, but I think it's always going to be in. I think that will become a full-fledged game sometime after the Second Coming. But there's people that play it and enjoy it. I don't know how. I tried and I could not, but oh, okay. I think I might have killed myself with this new weapon. All right, I'll stop playing with the new weapon and maybe put in some work here. Call me in, my dude.
It keeps changing on me.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't think about that. Is there a vehicle here?
There is one.
Sweet.
Point me to the enemy.
I kind of wish the vehicles were a little bit more stout, too, to be honest.
I want a tank. Give us a tank. You get one of them. Everyone gets a seat and a heavy machine gun. and then one person gets in the turret. That's what I want.
Daedric, I tried last night.
So if you are too close, then you won't be able to hit what you're trying to hit with the launcher. But if you're nice and far away, then you'll get it.
I think my mistake was that I accidentally sorry, there's a lot of bad guys around here. Pause as I try to kill these guys. You said there's a car over there?
No, there isn't one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Had to
Use some ammo.
get focus
though.
space.
I speak of the devil, found some.
I tried to play chicken with one of the tripods and I lost. I don't even remember what I was saying now.
Yeah, the thing is, it's so cool. This thing's full auto. So you can hold it down and shoot all 7 shots super fast.
That's cool. It seems fun. I'm addicted to my jetpack here, but it's still fun.
That it is.
Is that still up?
Wow, it's full.
It's just a blitz, so it should be over soon. Scally, look at you.
Alright. I found out how to do those unintended spacewalks the patch notes were talking about.
Oh no.
Huh. How's that?
So, if somebody in the ship gets in the hellpod and then gets out of the hellpod, the kick emote actually works and ragdolls them, and you can use it to fall out of the ship.
Okay, I'm not sure I follow, but that's interesting.
So you know in the before the mission starts, there's the hellpods, and you get in. And then if you get out of the hellpod, and then you get kicked by somebody with the "This is democracy" emote, you actually get ragdolled, and then you can fall out of the ship.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
into-
didn't know that. I'm not as up on all the cool kid stuff, I guess. Scally, I got a question for you, man. We were chatting before you dropped in. I don't know if you caught any of that, but we were chatting
No, I
about
didn't.
the new war bond, and
Yeah.
and it's
The
cool.
new
'cause
War Bond or the new Superstore stuff?
the new Superstore stuff. I'm sorry, and yeah, what do you like? What do you think about it? What do you think about the monetization about selling? They started selling weapons and not just armor.
Yeah, it's scummy. I'm still gonna buy it. Well, not this one. Not this one because I don't like the armor or the weapon. I'm gonna buy the next one because it's gonna be a plasma sniper and then the cooler looking armor. But yeah, it has Sony's fingerprints all over it. I don't think Arrowhead wanted this because it was gonna be a war bond and then it changed last minute. To
Yeah, well, they're charging
Superstore.
3 times as much as a war bond or whatever.
4 times.
More, 4 times. Okay, there you go.
Because
Yeah.
it's about 2,000 per page and there's 2 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder what their contract is like. They seem like they've been pretty happy with Sony. I wonder if they'll continue feeling that way.
Oh, they don't have a choice. They gotta stick with Sony. That's their publisher.
Well, not long term.
Yeah.
You can, Oh.
Probably for a while, though, considering this is a live service game.
Yeah, I mean,
I do like the crossovers and how they're going about it, though. I mean, integration-wise, because it's not like Fortnite where, oh, we got a Godzilla armor now with Jordans on. It makes sense.
Whoa! What's wrong with Godzilla with some fresh J's? Like,
Well,
I
it wouldn't
I
make
don't.
sense. It wouldn't make sense for Helldivers. Fortnite is a different animal.
If
I'm just
Fortnite's
saying-
just we're gonna get all the crossovers ever, and you're gonna love it, and people do, and they buy it.
I mean, Fortnite's more of a sandbox. This is supposed to be a immersive type deal, so it wouldn't make sense to go crazy. But
yeah,
as long as they keep it within parameters like genre parameters, it'd be cool to have stuff that references other.
Yeah,
things.
Mr. Me was talking about he wants a bolter. You
Yeah,
know?
we have a Toys R Us bolter already.
yeah. It's not the same though.
Yeah, it's the training version. Could a Helldiver even carry a bolter?
No. Actually, they could lift it and they'd shoot it, but it'll like, probably like break their arm.
I mean, actually, I don't think it would have any recoil because it's a rocket-powered. Is that how that works?
Oh no! So it's there's like an actual charge, like it's a regular round, but after it goes, then there's like a jet-propelled part of it that will
So it's a
accelerate. It's a little bit of
hybrid
both.
gyrojet.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're not trying to make sense out of, you know,
I mean, if we can carry the heavy machine gun.
Warhammer stuff, because none of that stuff makes. It's like it was written by like a 8-year-old boy.
Now Warhammer's like like when you were a kid and you're like, no, mine's better. It does this.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
nope,
it's
mine's better.
that, but for
This."
like multiple decades worth of one-upping each other.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No. Mine's bigger. No. This one, it's a super duper. No, this one's a super duper ooper.
Mine actually eats your thing. So
Yeah.
My super evil mega demon is actually designed to counter your super evil mega demon. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of getting impatient on when they're going to let us get the car for ourselves instead of having to find it around the map.
Yeah, man, the thing, you lose a back tire on that bad boy, and
Yeah.
it gets a little hard to do anything with.
Yeah.
So I would love it if it were a little bit easier to work with. So I almost get
Because the stratagem's finished. It completely works. I played with a guy who cheated to get it early, and there's no issues with it. So why not just give it to us already?
Yeah. I'll play Helldivers. Daedric says I'll play
What do
Helldivers.
you guys think of the Wasps thing?
Oh, I'm digging it.
Oh, it's kind
Yeah.
of it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I just tried it for the first time a second ago.
I love that it can one-shot the Overseers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't tried much with the artillery function on it. I've just done the burst.
Are we called?
So, artillery doesn't have heavy armor penetration, but it does take out a group better than burst, slightly.
Interesting.
Got
So you can't use it against harvesters.
Daedric says I'll play Helldivers when they bring the Marvel
the
crossover,
burst-
so I can run around as Hulk and smash
Interesting. I don't know if they
aliens.
intended this,
That's cool, man.
but if you use all but one of your shots and then you switch to artillery, it still works, even though if you had all 7 shots, artillery would take all 7.
I tried that. Yeah, it's nice.
I don't know if it makes it weaker.
I have a feeling it does, just because it shoots kind of all the shots.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it just shoots less shots for like a cluster effect, but who knows? Someone will data mine and figure everything out, or people will start testing.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get it at the end of this major order, or?
I hope we do, because I want to use this thing. It's fun. I
I
want
don't
to
know
try
why
it
they're
on.
like holding stuff back from us like this. Like you can use the car and you can use this new weapon, but only for a little bit and only on this one place.
I mean, I think it makes sense to me. I think that we already got a bunch of new content, and they want to keep people interested. And if you give them everything at once, people are going to come binge, and then they're going to go away. And I think it's usually better if you keep people continually coming back. So
Well, I mean, I'm not saying like release everything they have under wraps all at once. I'm saying you've already shown us this stuff, so why
Yeah.
can't I have it yet?
yeah, along those lines, we were talking again before before you got here, man, about other Illuminate monsters that we expect to have, other creatures.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts
I
on
don't know
those?
anything about that.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay. Did
might
you play
have seen
one?
a picture of this like ship-looking thing, like a big flying guy. That might be their super heavy unit, but that's all I know.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just pulled up what they had in Helldivers 1, and I'm assuming we're going to get something pretty close to that. So it looks like there's a
Yeah.
melee cloaked unit that
Oh
they
right, I remember those from a long time ago.
have. Yeah, and then
there's
there's
like wizard things.
yeah, and then there's like the stationary guys that create a shield and can teleport around. Apparently, they don't like move. There's no locomotion. They just port around somehow. I thought that was interesting. And then, more weaponized versions, basically, of like the Watchers. There's the Observers.
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah. Obsidian Observers. Oh, we missed something. Yeah, anyways, just kind of interested in that.
I think those wizard ones are gonna flip our controls around or something like that.
Oh, yeah. The Illusionist and the something else, the upgraded version. Yeah, those are also seem interesting. Since they said they had like mind control powers or something. Yeah. I mean, I'm still loving it. Just the monetization thing is like scary. A little scary for me. I want to
Yeah.
love a game. I just, if the monetization gets out of control, I'm going to quit.
At least the weapon that's currently in here is not great, so you're not missing out on much.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about too. Is like what happens when they mess up and make it too good one day, or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, the next one, I'm worried about that one. It's a 3-shot burst plasma rifle that does 350 damage per shot, so it's got to do over 1,000 damage per burst.
Wow. I mean, it sounds pretty cool too. It sounds like something I'd want.
Yeah, I want to get that, but that's like more than double of what the purifier does.
We're done, man. You can hop in, by the way.
Okay.
If you can see us. It's not showing you online to me.
I don't think it does have a big explosion radius, though. I
Okay.
think it's a single target.
Would this be like a replacement for the anti-material, you think?
For a primary weapon, I don't think it would have heavy armor pen. It might just have medium.
Okay.
But it would be, if it's what I think it is and what I've seen, it's gonna rip through automatons like nobody's business. I mean, I say one shot. It's a 3-round shot, but it's gonna one shot Devastators. It'll tear through the backsides of Hulks. It'll probably tear apart cannon turrets if you hit the heatsink and stuff like that.
Yeah, like some explosive. Mr. Me, are you down for another one, man?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Alright. I think this one might be my last one. And I might hop over. We'll see. Might have to call it there. Might hop over and just do a little bit. I'm trying to, in PoE 2, I'm trying to get through the Ascension on a Warrior, the trial, and it was pretty easy on the Sorcerer, and like Warrior, it's a different game. Scally, you playing any PoE?
I don't even know what that is.
All right. It's a kind of like Diablo-like game, but better.
Never played Diablo either.
All right.
I usually do single player.
Yeah, it's yeah. You should check it out. It's in early access, but it'll be free to play when it comes out if it's at all the kind of game you're interested in. And you can run around single player. Mr. Me has had a few phone calls he had to take for work or what have you, so I feel like you might be on that now. I like your skull and crossbones on your name. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. They took away my colored name. I'm kind of sad about that.
They stole it.
I mean, I get why, because people are making their characters and their name like take up the entire screen
Huh.
with the hex code stuff.
think
But
this is-
I liked my purple name.
I think this is your map, Mr. Me.
Reminder.
My what?
It's your ship. You gotta start it.
Oh, I've been sitting there thinking it was your ship. Might be.
I thought you had like a phone call came up because I know you had one a while ago. I was like, oh, he's probably just.
Completely forgot.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Oh man, just jeez. Daedric says modern gaming. Watch your favorite indie game fade into obscurity or become a multi-million cash shop farm. Oh shit. Hey man, Larian's doing a good job. Even if I don't like computer RPGs that much. I love RPGs, TTRPGs. Just don't love computer ones because they just feel like a worse version of what I'd rather be playing. And it, again, I just want to express I do want these guys to all make money. I want them to make a bunch of money. I just want them to do it in a way that seems ethical and decent. And doesn't ruin the game for people. You know, when the monetization subtracts from what the game is, you're making decisions based on money, not on making a good game. Yeah.
Hellpod launch initiated.
What do you think of the Helldivers PS5 controller?
Oh, I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't even know.
It actually has what all the buttons do, like, written out on there.
Oh, that's cool. I think stuff like that is cool in general. You know.
Yeah.
I don't love Sony. They're an evil corp. You know, but.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
They also released the entire soundtrack on vinyl, if you saw that.
No, that's cool.
Calling down a sentry.
Marking location. Enemy patrol. South.
Calling down a sentry.
I'm gonna. Oh, it looks like somebody's already taking out these ships. I'm gonna go help them take out these ships, Mr. Me, and I won't be too far away if you need some assistance.
Gonna get this siege done.
Yeah. That'd be.
Sending in an eagle.
They're coming for our oil, boys. They're coming for our oil.
Dropping package.
Reloading.
Package acquired.
Illuminate. Northeast.
Behind you.
Behind who? Oh, me. Thank you. I was just gonna run out, man. Are you good?
Dropping a pin.
Yeah.
West.
Okay.
200 meters.
I'm gonna head north and go take out that.
Oh, my legs.
Oh no. Do you need a hand there?
Reloading.
Tagging map.
I'm fine.
Okay. Okay. Don't want to leave you hanging.
To the sky.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Primus, you wanna swing that car by?
Yeah, I'm just a little busy.
Understandable.
Dropping package.
Okay, time to go.
Soldier, you better unbusy yourself and get over here.
Yes, sir.
Package. Dropping package.
This is
I
somebody you
didn't
know.
get my freedom driver's license yet, sir.
Pretty sure they specified you don't need one in the announcement.
That's pretty good. Wait, who was talking to me? N or M?
S.
Engaging terminal.
Oh,
The third, more sinister option.
Bomb alarm. Clear the area. Activating jump pad.
How you doing over there, Mr. Me?
We're doing good, doing good. About to get this thing going.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Got
No,
a
no,
few
no, no.
friends coming your way, man.
Oh, that was close.
yeah. We're already missing a tire, but somehow it makes it easier to drive. And I wish I were joking on this.
Dude, I had one. Dude, I had one with a missing back tire the other day, and I couldn't drive that thing at all. So it must be a front one.
Heavy. South. 50 meters. Calling in reinforcements.
Dropping a pin. West. 50 meters.
Oh. Do you guys ever jetpack over your own weapon?
Oh, found it.
Just get murked. Just me, call me on one of those guys, man. Let me get some revenge. I'm going for the shielded one.
Alright, guys, I'm driving then.
Oh, no, you can't. It
There
wouldn't
we
let
go.
me hold the package while driving.
Point me to the enemy. Heavy east, 50 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, I left the harvester with the present. Can you get in the turret while holding this?
No, you have to get in the back seat.
The back seat.
To the sky.
Oh shit.
Calling down a sentry.
Well, we may be absent a couple of tires. Just a few.
Alright, there goes. Didn't we? Did we just lose the third one, or were we already missing three?
No, we were missing one. I don't know what happened there.
Maybe.
and then-
No, that's too far away.
Found something. Rare sample
Tagging
acquired.
map. Dropping package.
Oh, fucking. Why did it. Okay. I just tagged it on map, pulled out my gun, and dropped my ass and.
Wait, you guys are in a vehicle? Because they're showing one on the map.
Found something.
There's two.
What?
I think you said this made it easier to drive.
Oh yeah, no, the one tire missing made it easier to drive, not 3 tires missing.
Alright, we're gonna go get a vehicle.
It's like I'm Lightning McQueen over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I jump with my tongue out to the finish line.
Where's my Tokyo Drift soundboard here?
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, chances are we'll get some friends coming. Oh, speaking of,
Requesting sentry.
there we go. So we'll,
Calling down a sentry.
can we get this railing out of the way? There we go.
I
Hey,
got the terminal.
Requesting fortification.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Alright.
Okay, sometimes I've done it in one magazine, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta shoot the
confused.
joints.
Well, I can't shoot the joints. This thing targets myself.
Yeah,
Targets
that's why I
Warby.
got the turret. Shit.
Engaging terminal. Calling in orbital strike.
oh, it's right below us. Okay.
Right.
Clockwise or-
Counterclockwise.
Let's get out of here.
Just give
gosh.
me,
Not like
yeah.
that.
I've got this one.
Oh, that was quick.
Alright. We're doing okay here. I can't see
I think I'm
anything.
just gonna walk until we get the other. Oh, nice, got it. All right.
Southwest, 200 meters.
This is a break action. You know what? I actually haven't tested the break action against the big guys, and you know what? I don't want to.
I don't think it would do a single damn
Mr.
thing.
Me!
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Where are we going, man?
To the SAM site.
We got a snitch bot over here. I can't see him, but I know he's there.
Yeah, I saw his little beams. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's just circling us.
I didn't even have to stay here for the
I
terminal.
hear Shiny ghosts.
I think I got him. There might be another one. I don't know. Alright, let's see
You
if we
don't
can get
like
to.
the Jeep? Dude, it has 0-point turning.
It already had 0-point turning. Now it's like 0.01.
Tagging map, northwest.
Oh.
Let's see if we can get to the site
Uh-huh.
faster. I'm gonna shoot a grenade at that thing.
You know what? Let's get out. Let's get some cover going.
In all honesty, I was attempting for a cute little flyby, and may have overdone it just a wee bit.
Give me that last tire. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe he'll even it out.
Oh, please don't kill
Where's
the vehicle.
where are we going for? Oh, the thing.
Alright, we're gonna go try to pick up these guys. Oh, I was coming to pick you up. Oh no, oh no.
You boatless scum!
Alright, we're gonna leave that vehicle right
We
there.
get to
That,
put it
that
in
looks like
park.
a good spot for it.
That actually should be an option, honestly.
Yeah. Ooh. Harvester south.
Oh boy. Alright, hopping in the gunny. Well, that gets pretty good, actually. Oh, there's the beam.
Calling down fortifications.
Whoa, getting a little hot in there. Just gonna get out.
See if this don't do it. Oh, there's two. Oh, no. Maybe.
Where are we going now, guys? What are we doing?
Oh yeah.
Did I get a
The big boy.
Oh, yeah. There's another one back there, though.
50 meters.
That's what the HE turret's for. Fuck off, zombie.
Shoot its I got it.
Activating jump pack.
The fins, yeah.
There. No, the leg.
Well, if you put one right in the eye, it kills all the shields. That makes me happy.
Well, if the shield was already down, you can just hit their leg.
Yeah, the joint is a good spot. Uh-oh. Glitchy, glitchy. There's the door. Looks like car 2.0 is active.
We're ready to head out. All aboard.
How did he do that? What button did he press for the horn?
F.
No.
And X for the lights.
Wait, F. Oh fuck, it
F?
has been rebound for me. Wait.
What the hell?
I jumped out for the
You need, I
samples.
think you need super credits.
Or super credits, more likely.
Oh yeah, I should probably get those too. I do want what's coming next.
I've noticed.
Oh, I didn't even use my exosuit yet. Somebody can drive. I'm gonna walk.
Oh, goody. Cool stuff.
I honestly forgot I brought this. I haven't pulled up my stratagem menu in a while.
You should be able to throw stratagems out of the car.
I think you can throw grenades. I don't know why not.
I cannot. Was there anything else to do? We didn't miss any objectives, did we?
No, we didn't.
Doesn't
There's
look
just
like
not a lot.
it.
Watcher calls in friends.
Rare sample collected. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
We got a lot of. We
Oh,
got a
that's
lot of.
registered. Okay.
Got a lot of
Ooh,
stuff.
I want
here.
to try out this thing on it.
Try out the AG section.
No, I've
You
used
may
it a
not
lot.
get that opportunity. We'll see. Yeah, I think it hit him. Oh shit. Ooh. That was quick.
That went pretty well.
I did hit the eye twice.
Hitting the eye will also stop him from shooting, which is kind of nice. Can you guys hear me in game? I think that means no. Shooting him in the eye can also be nice because it'll stop him from beaming.
Oh, there's a lot.
How's
that
the
way.
new gun?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Which
Looks like it's just a Liberator with 11 extra shots.
It do a little bit more damage. Do a little bit more damage.
It looks like it said 70. Doesn't that the same as Liberator?
I thought Liberty did 60.
It used to do 60. Now it does
Oh.
70.
Well, then it's a Liberator with extra shots.
Oh god.
good placement for the A cannon. I can't hit him. Anyone behind the building?
Do I have any? Yeah, I did have some.
Got him.
Hope the explosive takes the building out. Let's see.
Requesting sentry.
I think
it's
that
already
building's.
it's already
is-
in destroyed state, so it can't do anymore.
Oof.
Jeez.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, and it ricocheted off.
You know, I feel like that Gatling is gonna hurt.
I feel like with the mechs, it's almost better to have the machine gun.
Yeah, yeah. For the crowds.
Yeah. It kills almost
Honestly,
everything.
I like this one more than the Emancipator most of the time.
Yeah.
It just feels better to use.
Alright, I'm gonna call this one good if you guys are.
I'm gonna fart on this thing.
Oh, boys.
Democracy prevails once more.
I was with some guy just like pugging the other day, just did a quick one, and it was like a blitz, and it was like 4 minutes in, and we cleared everything, and he was like going to extract, and he left without us. And I was like, why are you super hell diving if you're only gonna like
Oh,
do
yeah,
the
what's
minimum?
next?
I was offended.
You mean like you did everything and then he left, or you
No,
hadn't done
we did the objectives. Like we completed it, and we would like me and this other guy were like doing the rest of the objectives, the full clear, because we were like not even 5 minutes in, and he had already called it, and I was like, okay, cool, he's calling in early, and then he just left without us.
Yeah, I always, when the main objective is done on Blitz, I always call it in so it's ready, but I never just get in.
Yeah, you never just dip out on your team. Yeah, he just left us, man. We were across the map, and we still had like 7 minutes left or whatever.
If it's clear enough, I'll usually even go to the perimeter so I get the Pelican coverage
GG's,
when it's
right.
like not there.
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
dip after that one, man. But I appreciate it, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that might be it for me too.
There's one more. It's just defense.
I know, but I'm hungry.
It's only like 10 minutes long, and plus,
Um,
if we don't do it, we won't get the liberation progress or the defense progress.
Dude, you like? I feel like I'm being guilted, but I'll come join for one more.
Get back in here, Knight. It's not
Oh,
over.
It's saying. Oh, there we go.
Galley's right.
Alright,
We
alright.
gotta eliminate this Illuminate scum.
Okay.
I guess they, wait, was the metal max always 250?
Yeah.
Okay. That was 150 for some reason.
Orbit synchronized.
All right. I tried talking in game chat, and it doesn't seem like it's working for me. So. I remember there's some workaround that I did that like somebody had posted on the forums and it worked, but eh.
All right. If you have an anti-tank emplacement, bring it.
How's the
I'm bringing it.
Liberator Penetrator for the flyers?
You know what's
Not enough ammo.
I've been looking through a lot of stuff, and it's hard to find one.
10 more minutes,
Their
Mom?
their
100%,
armor
dude.
and their actual body have two separate health pools. So
Oh, fuck.
until you break that armor, you can't penetrate it
Oh
unless
my
you have
God.
unless you have explosives which get behind it, or fire which get behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the cookout, the crossbow, and the plasma weapons are pretty good at
The
that.
cookout, yeah.
Although the plasma weapons, they're terrible at shields. I don't even think they damage shields.
Yeah.
The only energy weapon I found that's really good against shields is the just the sickle. That
Yeah,
thing,
that's why I
like
use it. I
half
just
a mag and it takes down a harvester, and almost the
Yeah.
whole mag you'll just take down a ship. It's crazy. It's also good with the new armor too.
yeah, and it's great with the voteless, and it's all right
Yeah.
at
Just to
the
me.
overseers, but they're sparse enough.
Yeah.
I just need 2 seconds.
my
Sorry,
just
guys.
biggest problem
Be
is
right
when
there.
those-
No worries,
especially
man.
in this mission, we'll see the
I just thought
the
he'd
flying
forgotten.
overseers. They just it's such a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the wasp my main thing for this once it gets officially added.
Do you know this guy, Scally? Or you guys just chatting?
No, just chat.
I was gonna say the HMG emplacement, I actually think might be even better on these guys. But the anti-tank is incredibly fun, and I think
I'm
we can
just-
bring it.
Worrying about harvesters. I mean, you could bring both. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
think I think the biggest issue is in my experience, has been the overseers. But yeah,
Yeah, I've had some where it's like maybe like 3 harvesters for the entire time, and then a shitload of overseers. But then I've had times where there's moderate amount of overseers, and then like 4 harvesters per wave. So
okay, so it varies wildly. Okay, duly noted. I want to try the directional shield with the anti-tank because I think it might work.
it does
together.
work actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I think we'll do Gatling.
But with the wasp, we can one-shot overseers.
Yeah. Takes a while to reload though.
That's why you got 7 shots.
Fair. Fair. That's what we're going with.
What do you think? Another sentry or
Hellpod launch initiated.
I just realized we could all team load one wasp. Just see what happens.
a wasp nest?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like this guy.
It would be funny if you could team load a team loader and then have another guy team load that one, and then the fourth guy team loads the other one.
Yeah, just like a like a team
The
train.
factory line or whatever it's called.
Yeah. The freedom line.
Please stick. Okay, thank goodness it did. Perfect.
Support weapon inbound. Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry.
What do we want? The rocket? Be over there. Looks good.
I'm gonna put a Tesla tower where you're standing right now.
Oh, I was gonna say I already put one there. You can put one outside the door on the left side. Or just somewhere on the left side.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna keep it in the middle because it's just gonna stun lock the flying ones.
Yeah. Well, I've got the blitzer for that.
Directional shield does not appear to be working.
Oh, they patched that?
I guess it was a bug. That sucks. I kind of thought it was pretty awesome.
I was gonna say they'll fly for it, so you could put it deep, like where the let me see if I can paint it here from high enough. Like there. You can put it all the way back there.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna throw the rest of mine.
If you see a harvester, tell me and I'll team load you. I just want to see what happens. We just dump everything into it.
Okay, the
Left
reload
side. Oh, it all went into the wall.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna hop on the thing now.
This thing's entirely too much fun. Takes 2 hits to take down the ships, apparently.
Yep.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
How do I get on this thing now? All right, there we go. Well, I think this one's gonna go pretty quick, huh?
Wait, your Tesla timed out?
Yeah, they do that. Just
Oh,
like all the
man.
sentries.
I actually never knew. I thought they always just tanked until they died.
It is. Yeah, no, all the sentries time out. All of them except for the machine gun time out maybe like 30 seconds after, or maybe. Wait, I know the machine gun is the only one that's shorter than the rest, but all the other ones take exactly the same amount of time to time out.
That ship took out a couple of sentries.
It's kind of in my way, that's for sure. I can't really. The ship is in a very inconvenient spot, huh?
I think I took a rocket there.
Hey, there it goes. It's fun shooting like normal sized guys with an anti-tank weapon. It's kind of hilarious, really. Anything else we can call in? No, we got a few more seconds. Yeah, anti-tank is incredibly fun. Oh,
Requesting fortification. Requesting sentry. Sending down sentry. Calling down a sentry.
oh, there's a ship right there. There we go. Don't know where to look, up or down.
Damn, that was not good.
What even hit you?
I launched a rocket and it immediately hit the emplacement to my right, which blew up me, and then the emplacement, and then another emplacement.
Oh no. There we go. Woo! That was close. Ah, bummer. Oh, we can get this one, maybe. Nice. Oh, and another one. You gotta hit him right in the center to drop him out of the sky.
Can you lock onto friendly turrets with your loss?
Okay.
Seems to only be the emplacements.
Doesn't want to go away. Go,
Don't know why
go
that
away.
is.
Oh yeah,
I'm shooting you.
the HE.
You can lock onto the chair specifically on the anti-tank.
Yeah.
one.
Sentry.
I was like, why is this locked on?
Calling down a sentry.
There it goes. Went away. Just kind of gets in the way. I don't want to like blow up something next to me on accident. bad aim there, but it worked. $44. Jeez. 45?
I have achieved the most beautiful thing ever. I am now able to shoot over the wall.
Squid! Calling down fortifications.
How dare you? It's having so much fun.
Wow.
This is democracy.
Oh, dude, I had a Gatling in my hand. Okay. We're oh, okay.
Oh. Hey, there we go. Oh.
I feel like you should be able to lock onto multiple things at once with the Wasp.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Just the way it fires, it seems like it should. At least.
Requesting sentry.
But I'm
Oh,
also
no.
locking onto things through walls, so you know. I'm not gonna complain.
Dude, this Tesla tower's killing my stuff, man.
Calling down a sentry.
Does anybody have an anti-tank anywhere that I could use?
We have a couple, yeah.
Yeah, okay, can I borrow one of these? Jeez.
No, actually, I'm using all of them. They're all reserved.
Understandable.
How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Here, Knight, I'll put one in your spot for you.
Aw, thanks, man.
Yeah, we kind of just have like too many up now.
Did I hear too many?
I mean, we gotta liberate them, and if they don't,
It's timed out at the same time over there.
and if we don't,
Calling down fortifications.
because the Tesla tower and just all our sentries are putting in so much work, it's like not enough of them are breaking through.
Isn't that the intent?
Well, I mean, I kind of want to use these things. Just me though.
I think it's a valid point. Sometimes you want a little bit more heat than you're getting.
What amazes me is that the Wasp one did an overseer, but the anti-tank emplacement doesn't.
Yeah, I think it does more explosive damage. Just enough to push it over the one-shot range.
Oh, there you go. Dropping on top of me. That's spicy. Ah. Hide the burning.
So far, I have not found a good use for their artillery setting.
What do you mean, the HE?
The artillery setting on the Wasp, I have not found it to be useful in the slightest compared to the burst mode.
There's a what?
You didn't know about the different modes?
No, what does it do?
It makes it shoot out all of the clip at once and make it into like an airburst, like an orbital airburst style thing.
Oh my god.
But it's just worse at killing, and the blast radius on the burst is so large, there's no point.
See what I mean about the HMG?
Burst is so much more fun. Because if you want to kill lots of things, you just hold the trigger. Does it target different enemies? Like, can it target zombies with the burst? With the artillery?
Only medium still,
Only medium?
which is kind of weird.
Because like if I could target different things, then yeah.
Oh no. Could skip on that one. Well, I guess we're done.
Look at all these guns we have back here.
I need a screenshot, hold on.
Well, that was fun.
I want to blow all of them up.
The other day I got some footage of like ships just like stacked like 8 high. It was kind of crazy. It was only like, there's like 8 of them, but it was only like, I guess like 4 or 5 high, but they just kept landing and kept getting blown up by the Seaf and the anti-tank that I was on.
So I have a quicker way if you want to come this way. Yeah, I think that'll do it.
We should get a group photo with my new camera. Say cheese.
I like it.
You know, it'd be really funny in one. Yep.
Oh man.
Victory was never in doubt.
Oh, that's funny. I can move around, just I don't have the camera like attached to my character. Oh man. Scally, that's messed up, man. I would never do something like that.
It was a good picture.
It was good
Great,
done.
yeah. You could say we looked on fire.
Alright guys, a lot of fun. Thanks for the runs.
Very good.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys around.
Alright guys, we're gonna hop over to Path of Exile here.
Peace.
Later, man. See you, Scally. Cool. We'll hop out of Helldivers here. And then, same deal, guys, on YouTube. It'll take me just a second to kick you guys over to the new stream and get up. And then I'll just have to swap it on. Oh, let's see how the stats looked. Oh, pretty good, Mr. Me, though. Topping the charts. Should kick you over, guys. If it doesn't kick you over, you know where to find me, hopefully. All right, so Warrior, here we go.